Make sure you hang out and ask questions when we're done with this part of it. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Mike. Hello, everyone. I really, really appreciate you guys coming out to this. Something we want to do for a while, and I think there's now finally enough Serato Scratch Live users in Seattle to make this sort of an event possible, and that's pretty exciting to all of us. My name's Zach. I'm one of the tech support guys that you'll talk to if you ever call and you have any problems with Scratch Live. Computer programs can be a pain in the ass. There's a lot that can go wrong with it, and that's one of the things we really pride ourselves on is having a live person that you can go to and talk to if you ever have any problems with the program. So that's what we're here for. Me, Chad, Raphael, and Sean. Sometimes you might even talk to Dean or Mike, but so yeah, I'm gonna talk about the SL3, which if you haven't heard, the SL3 is our newest, latest, and greatest in Scratch Live technology. We put out the SL1 roughly 5 years ago, maybe a little over that. So we just put out this SL3. I don't know if you can see that. About 2 months ago, I think. April. As you can see, it's thinner than the SL1. There's the SL1, yes, comparatively speaking. It's a lot thinner. You can actually stick it underneath your turntable, which is cool. There's quite a few differences between this SL3 and the SL1. It's a definite upgrade from the SL1. First and foremost, it's got a much better sound quality than the SL1. SL1 sounds great, don't get me wrong. But if you're a Scratch Live user, you might have noticed that you need to turn up the gain a little bit louder when you're running tracks through the SL1, as opposed to just playing regular vinyl. Well, this box is totally comparable to playing a regular record or regular CDs. It's got 24-bit converters on the ins and outs. It's it's got converters on the ins and outs and on the ends as well as the outs. So it's just real high quality unit. Let's see. As well as that, it's the other main advantage of it is it's got 3 inputs and 3 outputs. So eventually we're going to be adding 3 virtual decks to Scratch Live. Me as a kind of a techno all-around DJ, that's really exciting because I can't wait to play on 3 turntables. Not only will you be able to play with 3 turntables, but it has the auxiliary input, which you can also run the output of your mixer into the auxiliary input and record directly into Scratch Live, which people have been asking for a long time. So that's a huge upgrade as far as this is concerned. Also, with this, it's got phono line switchable inputs. So with the SL1, you're only able to use 2 turntables or 2 CD players. You couldn't use 1 turntable and 1 CD player. A lot of times you go to a club and one of the turntables is totally screwed up. So to have that option to be able to throw a CD player on and not totally ruin your set is pretty huge. On top of that, it's got a USB 2.0. You can just stream more audio through a 2.0. That enables us to run the 3 virtual turntables. It also, let me think here, comes with a power supply. The SL1 didn't come with a power supply. You had to go and purchase one. This one comes with a power supply, universal power supply. It also has grounding conduits directly on the unit. So, you know, if you're dealing with turntables that have really short grounding wires, then you can plug them directly into the SL3. My notes real quick, make sure I'm not missing anything. Oh yeah, it's got direct through connections. So instead of using the through outputs is what you would play regular records or regular CDs through the Scratch Live box. So you can mix regular records or regular CDs with your Scratch Live set. The SL3 has direct through connections. So all of the through outputs and Scratch Live play out of a single output. Now inside the software, we've added a through button. So when you want to play regular records, you just press the button inside the software. So it's less cables you need to deal with. You know, less cables is always a good thing. It's also got a Kensington lock on this now, so people can't just walk away with their SL3, which has happened. We get that call a lot, actually. It also comes with this sweet carrying case, which is cool. I think the SL1 fits in this as well, but it's a cool little carrying case. The box retails, everyone seems to be selling it for about $6.99. The SL1, I think, still goes for $5.39, right? So it's a little bit more expensive, but you're definitely getting an upgrade with the SL3. And I think that is about it. Yeah, I said that. You record your set directly into it. Does anyone have any questions regarding the SL3? We're kind of go through everything, one thing at a time, and just kind of open up the floor after kind of the presentation. Chris, you have a question?
Will you be able to do 3 decks?
Yeah, the Serato guys actually have that technology available right now. They're trying to figure out a way to stick that 3rd deck on the GUI, the screen that you see. But yeah, that's the big plan with the SL3. That's going to be one of the huge things. So if you are a techno DJ or just want to play on 3 turntables, hip hop DJ wants to throw an acapella on there, it's definitely an upgrade. You know, I'd highly recommend it personally. Does anyone else have any questions regarding the SL3? Yeah.
What's the compatibility with the video plugin?
Oh yeah, you can use the SL3 and the SL1 now with the video plugin.
The SL1 too?
The SL1 as well. And we're going to get into that, so I won't answer too much about that, because that'll all be explained. Do you have a question?
The recording capabilities, you still have to do that in a third-party software that's not built into
With the SL3, you can record directly into Scratch Live, so there's no third-party software that you need.
Okay.
Yeah, which is pretty sweet. Any other questions? Okay, if not, I'm going to give the floor over to Sean Witcher. He's going to talk about the new 1.9 features. Some of you might already know a lot about the features, a lot of you won't, and I'm sure you'll pick up a thing or two, so it's definitely worth sticking around for. So here you go.